Namaskar students. Yesterday we studied how Cassius reflects to his resolve to redeem Rome from the hold of Caesar and to murder Caesar. And he told Lucius to light a candle in his study in his room. And Lucius now has done it, and Lucius appears in the scene. Lucius, sir, March is wasted 15 days. March is wasted 15 days. 15 days are over. And knocking within. They hear a knocking at the door. Brutus, 'tis good, go to the gate, somebody knocks. Go to the gate, somebody knocks at the gate. Go and find out who knocks at the gate. Since Cassius first did wet me against Caesar, I have not slept. Brutus says, since Cassius first prompted me, instigated me, incited me against Caesar, since then I have not slept. I could not sleep. Between the acting of a dreadful thing and the first motion, all the interim is like a phantasma or a hideous dream. Between the acting of a dreadful thing. What is a dreadful thing? The dreadful thing is to murder Caesar. The dreadful thing is to murder Caesar. So between the acting of a dreadful thing, between the accomplishment of this dreadful thing and the first motion. The first motion is the incitement given by Cassius. So between this incitement and the end result, that is the murder of Caesar, the interim is like a phantasma, the interval. The interval is like a nightmare. The interval is like a nightmare. So interval between the first motion, that is the incitement, and the acting, the accomplishment of that is the murder of Caesar. So the time between these two things is like a nightmare. It's like a phantasma or a hideous dream. The genius and the mortal instruments are then in council. The genius, that is the rational powers, the justifications done by our heart and brain, the rational powers, and the mortal instruments, that is the passion of the body. The passion of the body, the need, the justifications of the mind, and the decision to furnish, to complete, to do the physical activity, that is the murder of Caesar. And the genius and the mortal instruments are then in council. So reasoning and the work, reasoning and the work, the reasoning power of mind and the work, that is the murder of Caesar, that is the physical need, are in council, argue each other. Should I do it? Is it justified? Is it a right thing? I should not do it. The questions raised by the heart, the questions raised by the mind, and the mortal instruments. I should do it because I will get such and such things. So genius and the mortal instruments are then in council, are in such an argument. And the state of man, like to a little kingdom, suffers then the nature of an insurrection. The state of man, the interior of man, like a little kingdom, or in the nature of an internal revolt. So man suffers from such a tension, and he feels that he is involved in such certain kind of such a mental conflict where his act will be justified or not. So in the interim, the interval between the first decision and the accomplishment of the thing, that is just like a phantasma, a horrible dream. Now enter Lucius. Lucius, sir,